Animal Crossing is one of my most played game series ever, and of course I have played New Horizons since it released in March 2020. Yet, despite having around 1.3k hours, there was one challenge that I had never defeated, the Cast Master Challenge. The objective? To get 100 fish in a row without being fooled by a single one. In hindsight, I thought this sounded easy, simply a mere game to play whilst I cry over terraforming, a break from life on the island, if you will. I fished for many years in this game, so I genuinely wondered how difficult could this challenge really be. Well, it all began with a dream and a wish to fish. There's also this challenge that I have never done. It's this one, the Cast Master. Cast your line carefully. If you want to reel in this reward, you'll need to nab a bunch of fish in a row without a single one getting away to earn the miles. So I've caught 20 in a row. I started by making fishing rods and forcing other people to cry as well so that I wouldn't feel completely alone. If you're playing Animal Crossing right now and you haven't done the 100 fishing challenge, we're doing it right now. So get your frissies out. Get your fishing rods out. Before I knew it, I was beginning to fail and struggling to get past even 2 fish in a row. What was happening? Did the challenge announcement make me feel like a fool? Wait, that's not fair. It was actually completely fair. Never mind, the challenge must continue. After catching a squid and Hamlet running into my butt cheeks, hello? Okay, I almost faltered at the 10th fish. It's always a bit risky doing it at this angle, I have to say. You thought you could get me. You thought. The immediate bite. There is one thing I've learned in this challenge, it's that the immediate bite can make or break you. The sooner that fish is caught, you are free from the shackles of despair, but alas, you could be taken straight back to square one. I then gave Brother some new fish and sold the boring fish that don't deserve a home in the museum. Somehow, I then managed to get to 20 fish, my current record. Okay, it's fine. I've done it. Ready? Ooh. It would only take 1 fish to boost us over this threshold and towards the glory of the 50 fish mark. Could be the end. This is where I could fail my challenge. Okay, 22. Never mind. I instead had fished up my final brain cell, a stone. Alas, more trash began to present itself, as well as a judgmental stare from Hamlet. On fish 26, I was feeling confident. This was what it should be like. But then a simple twitch and the game was over once again. It was fine. We started again, and by 3 fish, the mistakes began to resurface into my fat head. Fish number 10 was in our grasps, but suddenly the lack of hydration was forcing me to make silly mistakes. I thought it would be 4. The sweet melody of a balloon could be heard, so I decided to attempt to find something to wish me luck on this journey. The present fell, and I was gifted an extremely bulbous hat. Oh my god, get it! The fish were not going to know what hit them. After a very, very short time, I actually decided to take the hat off because I actually did hate it. Big mistake. Fish 20 had escaped. It was by now that I began to share my Pokemon collection with the community because I was feeling so in despair. The fish could wait. Here is my Tandemaus Mousehold collection. These are my Eevee cards. I have quite a few cute ones in here. Alas, another fish was missed and a gift from the balloon gods rained down as encouragement. A freezer. Perfect. I decided to call it quits there and start the next stream with an out-of-date matcha. This, of course, was going to help me. Back onto the fishing grind, and yet again, fish 3 proved to be a problem.
No off-topic questions.
I told people to be quiet because it was a small fish. Wait, small fish. And still struggled to get it. Another present rained down from the gods. What have you got for me? Go on. And this time they had gifted me a garbage can. They know exactly how to get onto my good side. Before I knew it, fish 30 was achieved. And as the stream went on, I was feeling positive. The fish were raking in and the number was getting higher, and I felt like fish 50 was definitely in our reach. I could taste the halfway mark and too much salt from the fishes being slapped into my face. Fish 41 was once again a fool. Okay. Oh. And I felt disheartened. But not as disappointed as I was at losing fish 42. So close, yet so far to that goal of 50. But there was time. There was time to continue and time to slay towards 50 again. But alas, more misses and more destroyers of the fish streaks were about. No, why did I do that? I literally... Okay. I think that means it's time for a break. It was nearing the end of the stream and I was on a solid 25 fish, a quarter of the way there. Should I try one more? Should I do it? The temptation to continue was substantial every single time a fish swam into view. No, Katie, this happened last time. Let me just try and get this fish. 56 fish, and another temptation was present. I thought this would be fine, just another to add to the tally. A mistake on all levels. I am going to walk my dog, I think. I decided to start again quickly and see how far we could get. Alas, once again, the game said no, and I had a moment of self-discovery before finishing upstream. We can't continue. I can't do this to myself. I'm my own worst enemy. Before I knew it, the fishing tourney was on me. We'll see if we can get to 50 today. The ideal day to fish to our heart's content and thrive in getting that challenge completed. My friends joined me for the day, and I knew this could be it. I forced my friends to line up for pictures before the day commenced. Katie, move over slightly. Katie. And at this point, I was on a strong starting number in double digits. But alas, fish number 24 fished away. Ah! Who's ready for a round of fishing? But it's fine. It didn't really matter. I was having fun with friends and I was enjoying this random plate of carbonara. But before I knew it, I was approaching the 40 mark yet again. Okay, everybody breathe. But the gentle chimes of the fishing tourney music and the lack of focus, my dreams were yet again destroyed for all to see. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I was thinking about fish rugs. I'm really sad. I'm really sad. It's never gonna happen when I'm streaming, is it? Because I'm just so like... At this point, even the fish were breaking and forgetting how to be fished. Yeah, that's so brutal. I was in such despair, I even started trying to fish in the ponds, the biggest enemy of the challenge. The stress was beginning to get to me. I just wanted 100 fish in my pockets, but alas, it seemed it was never going to happen. I thought it had gone. The fishing tourney ended after a difficult 4 hours and no progress. Do you all want to leave? I decided to try and fish off stream. Surely this lack of pressure would see me soar through the numbers. It was after fishing an egg out of the water that I knew another battle was about to commence. The build up to bunny day. But never mind. I continued, missed a fish and had a breakdown as a squirrel. Before I knew it, I was at fish 83. But my fingers twitched and I completely missed it. No. No, I didn't. 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 Oh my god, I just like my finger just twitched. Oh my god. No. You're kidding. You're actually kidding right now. You're actually having a laugh. You're not. You're not. You're not joking. At this point, I was beginning to struggle. We start again. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with starting again. I was not fine with starting again. Alas, another day and another sleigh. We'll just see how we go.
Hello. Hi.
I had reached fish 71 and fumbled immensely. The 70s and the 80s are so evil because you get so high and then you just lose it all. But it's fine. Group hug. Group hug, everybody. But no worries. I quickly caught back up to fish 66. I literally tapped that. I'm not even kidding. I literally tapped that. I can indeed confirm I pushed the button, but that fish was too fish worthy for my lack of fishing abilities and swam away. Stream was over and I decided to simply continue fishing in my free time until this happened. Okay, hello everyone. I was just casually fishing off stream to get water eggs for the Bunny Day event, and I just wasn't checking my Castmaster because I was just fishing, didn't really care at all. Anyway, so I opened up my Nook Miles. I have ended up on 99 fish out of 100. So I need to get one more fish, and I've set up to record for this fish. If I miss this fish, I will actually turn into a cheese grater.
Yeah.
I'm actually really nervous because I just know myself. I know I'm a fiend. I know I'm a fool. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's a big fish. Okay, that's not hooked on. It's not hooked on. Oh, okay, I need to breathe. I hate this challenge, right? Oh my god, Maple started barking right when I was doing that fish. Is that it? Have I done it? There it was. Fish 100. The challenge was complete. The tears were shed and the butts were cheeked. I was free from the shackles of the Cast Master Challenge. Finally. Thanks for watching my mental breakdown over fish. This is a daily occurrence in my life anyway. Have a great rest of your day. Boy. I'm fine.